This is how to customize the relay request form so that you can add new fields to it. So if we look at this relay request form, this is the default form with no customization. Just has like case reference number, case type with the case types pulled in from your monolith database, and then just a description field. So if we want to customize this and add a few items to it, we can go into, just flipping back into monolith, I can go to our custom fields system, and I can add a custom field here. So you can see I already have two custom fields. This is just a basic menu with some menu items, and then this is a date field where we can select a search warrant date. So I have these fields in monolith, but I want to make these available in relay. So to enable these in relay, I can go to the relay settings option, and then I can go to this custom field options tab. And at the top here, you'll see we have our menu custom fields and our search warrant date custom fields. So I can just turn these on. So what this does is allows us to have custom fields where we can have custom fields in monolith and then also pick and choose which of those custom fields should carry over into our relay request form. So now that I've turned these on, I can refresh the request page here. And now you'll see that we still have our case number, our case type, but now we have those two custom fields here as well, so that the user can select different options. And when you create custom fields, you can create a drop down or a date box or a text input or a select box, whatever makes sense. This further carries over into custom fields for evidence items as well. So when we're creating evidence items here in Relay, we don't have any custom fields. Right now, this is just the typical evidence entry box with just some basic fields here. We can do the same thing here where you can see I have some custom evidence fields that are available under the custom field options for Relay, so I can turn on some of these. So let's say we want the IMEI and the PIN or the passcode. So I'll turn these on, these custom fields on for Relay, and these are custom evidence fields. And again, I have to refresh the form page here and get down to the evidence section. And now when I add evidence items, we now see there's this PIN passcode custom field. And furthermore, to add more customization to this, when you create a custom field for evidence items, you can link it to a specific evidence type so that that field doesn't appear until you've selected that evidence type. So I know we have that IMEI field turned on, but it's not showing because we haven't selected evidence type yet. So if I select smartphone, we now see that we have our IMEI field pop up. So this can make a more, an easier, more efficient experience for the requester, because now, they don't have to fill out, they don't have to see every single custom field. You can tag those custom fields to certain evidence types so that they only see the fields that are appropriate for the type of evidence they're entering. And then when they enter these fields, this data carries over into the inquiry in monolith, which then also carries over into the case that you eventually create from that inquiry. So this custom field data on the evidence item will stick to that evidence all the way through to a case that you eventually create in monolith. So with those things in mind, those feature sets, you can kind of strategize on, okay, what custom fields make sense to have here at the request details level, and then what custom fields make sense to have at the evidence details level. And so by using these together, you can kind of, sort of build a request strategy that makes sense and is efficient for your requesters.